my maturity in the pro-life movement, especially in the 90s when misogynistic music was prevailing in the day. And a lot of this boiled down to this coarsening of our culture. And when we look at this coarsening of our culture, well, what contributes to it? Well, this idea that life is a choice that mortals, men and women can impact. And if we're going to uplift the value of all people, we're going to uplift the value of women in our society. If we're going to truly uplift the value of the elderly in society, it begins with our recognition that we need to uplift life in general and in particular also. So I think that's where I really became more aware of the pro-life movement. And it's just the whole idea again. How do you have liberty? How do you have the pursuit of happiness? And this is something else that's important. Why is it that you have high taxes? Why is it that you have a lot of regulation? Why is it that you have a lot of government interference? And I think part of that is due to the fact of this coarsening or this marginalization of life. When you respect life, you respect the uniqueness of every human being. When you respect life, you know that their uniqueness, God has given them talents to build upon in order to serve their fellow man. So if it's an idea where you've got high taxes and you got a lot of regulation that's restricting the talents, these God-given talents, I would say that is in large part to the marginalization of life. So you don't respect life, you don't respect the gifts that life can bring to all of us. So it's the idea that if we're truly a society that believes in liberty and equality, it starts with respecting all human life regardless of its stage of development. I'm standing here before you today, a few days before Resurrection Sunday or Easter Sunday, Easter weekend, and when we reflect and think about this holy period, Jesus, his whole sacrifice was that we would live and live abundantly in his name. So that's just my basic standard rationale on why I'm pro-life and why I will continue to uplift and uphold the sanctity of life. Thank you very much.